That blame game, put it down, don't play it. If you ever want something different in life, if you find yourself stuck within the same situation or set of circumstances each and every single time, no matter where it is that you find yourself in the world, understand that the common denominator is always you. I get it. It feels good to put the accountability back onto something or someone else. But that blame game, it ain't doing nothing for what it is that you're experiencing. So, regardless if it's the circle that you entertain, regardless of what or where it is that you find yourself within life, understand that you're the one that is responsible. So stop pointing the finger back at the world. When you look in that mirror, point the finger back at self. Stop playing that blame game. Have a listen to the yarn as I break this down for you. What's good, everyone? Just out here getting after it once again. You know what it is, and I hope all you guys out there are doing just the same, continuing on this journey to be able to create better individuals to give back to your dogs and your family units. Now, I wanted to jump on here so that I could speak to you about stop playing that blame game. Stop living your life by pointing the finger at him and her. Stop living your life by pointing the finger at this and that, this shit, that shit, regardless of what it is that's around you. Because you know what? You know what the common denominator is? It's you. No matter where you are in life, what it is that you're facing, who it is that you entertain, the common denominator is always you. So, for you to find a different result in the way that you cultivate self and what it is that you're experiencing within your own life, who's the one that has to make the decision? Who's the one that has to do something different? It is you. So, stop playing that blame game and pointing the finger at everyone and everything around you. Because you know what? It's time to have a look at your own reflection within that mirror and point the finger back at self. This is the only way you're going to get the change that you are truly seeking. Do you have the right to blame the world for your mental and physical weakness? Do you have the right to blame the world for your cowardice? Do you have the right to blame the world for your lack of virtue, for your lack of accountability? Do you have the right to blame the world for the reasons why you self-victimize? Think about it. No. Those things cultivate within who you are as an individual. It destroys your conviction within who you could be each and every single time due to the decision that you make, that you choose to make. When you face adversity and affliction, when you get given the opportunity to build and cultivate that strength, resilience, and courage within who you are mentally, physically, within what you stand for and what you believe in, within your own personal conduct and what it is that you represent to self and others. You do not have the right to blame the world, because regardless of who you are, regardless of what it is that you're experiencing, the common denominator is you, and you have a decision to make. If you lack your own health, if you lack within discipline, whose fault is that? Do you think motivation just comes out of the blue each and every single time you need to do something? Or do you think that things get done on a deeper level because of the conscious decision that we choose to make? Please, you tell me. Nobody on this planet lives their life motivated 24/7. So, what are we left with? We're left with discipline. We're left with our own decision making. with our own actions, understanding that your intention means absolutely nothing if your actions do not follow. Because otherwise you're living your life on wishful thinking, are you not? Understanding that love is truth, not lies. That a sugar-coated truth, a half-truth, a lie has never helped one set of circumstances, individual, or situation since the beginning of time, has it? So, what are we left with? We're left with the actions that we choose to participate within our own decision making. That has to sit in alignment with our intentions. These are the things that we need to discipline ourselves to, because motivation is always going to be fleeting. So therefore, hold yourself accountable towards what is going to put yourself on a positive trajectory, not what is going to be detrimental to your own trajectory. If you lack in your own health, make better food choices. Make better lifestyle choices and habits to cultivate yourself within. Put the drugs down, put the drink down, get rid of that smoke, stop being a bitch. What? You need to run to the substance each and every single time, and then what? You blame the world? The fuck is wrong with you? That's your decision. Was it the world's fault that you chose to skip that workout? Is it the world's fault that you chose the easy way out each and every single time, and that's why you're mentally and physically weak and incompetent? But then yet you want to point the finger at him, her, this and that. The fuck is wrong with you? Can you not put two and two together? It's within your own decision making that cultivates who you are as an individual, that creates the conviction within who you are and what you stand for within your own belief. It creates that competence that you can derive your confidence from. Because without it, it's fake. Without it, you're left with incompetence. Without it, you're left living your life within the prison that cultivate the delusions that you are trapped within. I understand that this is a black and white message, but it's the gray area that leads you to your own confusion. Sometimes we need to hear it for what it is, so I'll tell you for what it is. You find that people don't trust you. You find that people don't believe you. You find that people can't depend on you. Well, whose fault is that? I guarantee you, if you're one of those individuals, it was you that dropped the ball time and time and time again. What? Your children lost faith in you? Whose fault is that? You as a parent dropped the fucking ball, did you not? When you said you were gonna show up, did you show up? Think about that. When you said that you were going to follow through on certain actions, did you actually follow through? Did you see it through? Or was it just words? Oh no, but you want to live on good intentions, don't ya? The fuck is wrong with you? If the truth burns, it burns for a reason. It burns because it makes you aware of everything that you must burn off within self. If your spouse lacks that faith within your relationship, what is it that you have done to lead them within that situation? Even understanding that it is not their duty, nor is it their responsibility to heal you from your own traumas. So therefore you do not have the right to blame them, blame the world, blame this, blame that for the traumas that you trap yourself to. Regardless of what the topic is that you want to talk about, it is your decision within the way that you move. It is up to you to do something different if you want a different result. It has a flow-on effect within every aspect of life. You chose your job. You chose your financial situation. You chose what you would settle for. You chose your partner. You chose the way that you would cultivate self. You chose the body that you live within. You chose who it is that you've allowed yourself to become. You chose your own social circle. It is directly up to you in every way, shape and form. So point the finger back at self before you play that blame game, and point the finger back at the world, because that is doing nothing but cultivating a victim mindset and self-sabotaging behavior that you are imprisoning your own life to. Allow that one to sink in. God bless. Peace.
Silent night, there's no light.